Magic snacks are the newest way for players to speed up their progression and have fun in the game. But you might not know every way to use these magic snacks to get the most value every time. So in this video, we're going to talk about the best way to use your magic snacks, the best combinations of magic snacks upon release, as well as how the magic snacks affect the overall upgrading and strategic rushing strategy. First of all, let's discuss how you can get magic snacks. At the time of recording this, the only way to get magic snacks is through the common chest in the treasure chest event. I'm really hopeful that they add more ways to get this because this is supposed to encourage players to play daily, but as far as I know, this is the only way we'll get them. I think it would also really fit to let you purchase these through the raid medal shop, but not the clan castle cake. This is because you could just use this to give you endless donations for literally 12 hours, so you could buy it for maybe 150 or 200 raid medals and then give yourself thousands of raid medals worth of donations. So this is why I don't think you should be able to buy it from the raid medal shop. Regardless, at this point, there's only one way to get the magic snacks, and I'm hoping that they change this, so I'll definitely keep an eye out for all of you. Okay, next, let's talk about the individual magic snacks in order from worst to best. In the last spot, we have the study soup, which basically speeds up your research lab by 4 times for 1 hour. Now, technically, this is a 3-hour time skip because normally you would get 1 hour of research done in 1 hour, but with the magic snack, you would get 4 hours of research done. So the true difference is actually 3 hours. And guys, 3 hours kind of sucks. I mean, we really need a buff on this magic snack because the research potion can give you 24 hours and this snack doesn't even come close to a single magic item. However, it should get twice as good if you have the goblin researcher and you apply that to it. As far as I know, that should be working. But the issue with this is the fact that you only have the magic snack for 24 hours before you have to use it. And this is one of the real limitations of the magic snacks, as you guys will see throughout the video. Next up, we have the builder bite, which speeds up the builder time by 2 times for 1 hour. Ooh. Look, I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy, but 2 times is actually not that much of an increase. Even if you have all 6 builders working at the same time, this is a maximum time skip of 6 hours. Let's compare that to a builder potion. You use one of those and you can skip 54 hours. Now, if we got these builder bites more frequently, then I'd be okay with this. I think it would be fine, but currently I don't think it's powerful enough. I'd like at least a 4 times boost. But the real question for both the builder bites and the study soup is whether or not they stack with the research potion and the builder potion and they can be used together. To test this out, I recruited help from Ashger himself, and he had a bunch of accounts that were able to get a bunch of chests, and we were able to test this out. So if you guys are making any purchases in the shop, make sure to use code AJ. But long story short, you're not able to use a builder bite and a builder potion at the same time. Same thing with a study soup and research potion, and this is the notification that you get. A missed opportunity in my opinion, but for balancing purposes it does make sense. Dreams aside, we're gonna move on to the 4th best magic item, which is the power pancakes. Now these are actually pretty similar to the magic item that they mimic, the power potion, because they're gonna give you 3 really strong attacks. Unless you had a training potion running, you could only get like 4 or 5 max attacks with the power potion anyway, so this is pretty close. My only issue with this magic snack is the same one I have with the power potion. If you have a maxed army already, this does nothing for you. But given that it's supposed to be temporary and situational, I think this magic snack is in a good spot. Optimal use would be obviously during a war so that you get 2 really strong attacks. Alright, now at the number 3 spot, we have the clan castle cake. Now this thing is really powerful. I was actually lucky enough to pull one of these on one of my accounts, and it's just like the description says. You can basically just completely take off your clan castle and then just refill it with whatever you want. Now obviously this could be extremely useful in a war setting or if you need to get your legend league attacks done, but it also functions to free up a bit of your raid medals so that you don't have to use your raid medals for reinforcements if you have one of these. But guys, one of the most interesting applications of this is the ability to push for free. Since you get a fully functional Yeti blimp with 1 rage and 1 freeze, if you find a town hall on the side, you might be able to just take it out really easily. And because this is limited by usage and not by time, this is actually something that's worth looking into. Apart from this, one of the biggest issues of using a training potion in the past was the fact that you couldn't get clan castle reinforcements fast enough to keep attacking. And to be honest, even with the raid medals, it was hard to make it work. But now you can use multiple training potions as well as a single clan castle cake to push up really fast. So if you guys want to see a challenge video on that, do let me know. Overall, this is a very fun and effective magic magic snack. Moving on, the second best magic snack in my opinion is the mighty morsel. Now the reasoning for this is obvious, it's because it looks like a kebab. Real talk though, this is the only magic item that modifies equipment levels, so this is absolutely huge. For example, a study soup might skip 3 hours and a builder bite might skip 6 hours, but a single mighty morsel can literally skip weeks of ore farming, and that is crazy to think about. It is limited to 3 attacks however, and I think this is just important for balancing reasons. And the only reason I have this at number 2 is because if you max equipment, you can't really benefit from this as much. And that leaves the number 1 magic snack, which is easily the training treat. 20 minutes or 10 battles with instant army training is a dream come true for any Clash of Clans player. It's many times better than a training potion because there's literally no wait time. Now to make the most out of this magic snack, you need to make sure that you skip the first 4 or 5 attacks at least, and that way you can get the maximum amount of attacks, which is 10 attacks, before the 20-minute timer goes up. But there are some alternate ways to use this. One of this is filling up clan castle requests in the next war screen, or just for clan castles in general, and for 1 gem donators like me, this could save you hundreds of gems. On the other hand, if you're trying to finish up the goblin maps or anything, this is one way that you could do that and get those gems from the achievement. Also thinking ahead, if there are any medal events or spotlight events coming up, you can use this to train lightning and earthquake spells or any type of troop and finish the event really quickly. There are tons of applications for this magic snack and every player can use it, so this is easily the best magic snack in the game. Before we talk about the best synergy as well as how the magic snacks affect progression, I do want to mention that we have $1 memberships on the channel right now, which will give you access to a video as soon as I upload it, as well as some loyalty badges. There's also going to be emotes in the future as well, which is really exciting. So if you guys want all of those things as well as to support the channel, do consider joining for just $1 a month. Alright, back to the magic snack info. I think the synergy combinations are pretty simple here. The power pancakes should be paired with the mighty morsel since they both have a 3 attack limit. This could result in really strong war attacks, or if you play your cards right, 3 really strong CWL attacks. The clan castle cake could also be used since it lasts for 12 hours. However, I think the best synergy with the clan castle cake is the training treat, because if you're going to be doing 10 attacks in those 20 minutes, you need those instant reinforcements. And to make this even better, when the treat wears off, you can just use a training potion to continue to get really good value out of the clan castle cake. And guys, when you have a 20% training boost from the gold pass as well as a 50% training boost from something like the medal event, the clan castle cake is going to be invaluable because you're literally always going to have a full army. Now in terms of the overall progression strategy, this doesn't really change a lot. It might just help you save some more raid medals that you would have had to use on hero potions instead. The main reason nothing changes is because they only last for 24 hours and you have to get them by chance. So with those temporal and chance factors in play, there's really no strategy behind this. What will make a strategic difference on your progression, however, is whether or not you know how to maximize the loot that you can gain from the bases based on the recent update. That's why you need to watch this video right here, where I not only break down the best ways to get loot, but the best ways to also keep loot and how to use it effectively so that you can progress faster with the brand new update.